IHeartEveryone here with more Nameless. We're going to Banjul. After class we plan to go to Banjul. So tired. I ended up spending more than an hour looking for Mr. Eugen's papers. Anyways, Beatrice's school equipment. So shocking.
저기 봐.
Zoe's sharp eyes were fixed at the school gate. Saw Lance over there. What's he doing in front of a gate?
오, 이게 웬 기회야? 같이 반지를 가자고 하자.
I recalled it as soon as Zoe said that. Come to think of it, I promised Lance we'd get lemon tea together. Was he waiting for me because of that? What do? He might feel uncomfortable with Zoe and Shimby here. Oh man. I love how so many of his choices are like, interact with Lance, or don't interact with Lance. And again, I only have one choice. I mean, sure, it might make him uncomfortable, but again, I'd rather interact with him than to not. So Lance, what's up? Lance! Gathered the courage to call him, and he turned to my side. He looked a bit surprised. We're going to Banjul. Do you want to come? A place with a great lemon tea. Lance looked at Zoe and Shimby. Me, Zoe, and Shimby, and you. Let's all go together. Lance doesn't answer. Does he feel uncomfortable because of him? Or maybe he doesn't want to go to the cafe. If that's not it, then maybe... Oh, if you don't want to, it's fine. I just asked since I thought it'd be nice for you to come along. Come on, Lance. But then see you later. My disappointment aside, I waved to Lance, telling him not to mind.
아이스 프린스님은 역시 차가워. 아쉽다. 좀 더 구미 당길 만한 말로 꼬셨으면 넘어왔을지도 몰라.
Something that attract him more.
아쉽다.
Can't just make him go when he doesn't want to. Try to comfort her, but she continues to whine. I feel disappointed too, to be honest.
아, 곧 있으면 악마의 시간이 다가오네.
Well, I can't tell if I was right or wrong, but he definitely wouldn't have come if I just ignored him. Oh, the exams? Yeah, time flies really fast.
나이 먹을수록 더 빨리 가는 것 같지 않아?
Don't you think we're a bit too young to say that?
모르네. 눈 깜빡하면 훅 간다고. 난 요즘 아침에 일어날 때마다 적신호가 울리는 걸 느껴. 침대에서 일어나는데도 글쎄 세상에 무릎을 짚어야 일어날 수 있다니까.
That's because you never exercise. Here, let's go in. So we yelled that our days weren't far off too. We calmed her down and went into the cafe.
어서 오세요.
Oh boy, my favorite person's name to
안녕,
pronounce.
시온.
Xion!
안녕하세요. 오랜만에 뵙네요. 마침 저기 하프 근처 자리가 비어 있어요. 안내해 드릴게요.
Ooh. Following Xion, we arrived next to the harp.
주문하실 거면 절 불러주세요.
Okay.
저기 시온, 잠시만.
네?
태희 선배는 오늘 카페 안 나오셨어?
아, 태희군이라면 잠시 찻잎을 보러 갔어요. 태희군은 찻잎을 정말 잘 고르거든요.
He's really good at purchasing tea.
그렇군. 알았어. 고마워.
Oh, come to think of it, Tay works today. Might get to see him if I wait. A look at the menus Xion gave us, feeling a bit hopeful. But hey, Zoe.
Huh?
That person, are you allowed to treat him like a friend? According to rumors, Xion is a year older than us.
아, 그거? 사실 전에 왔을 때 시온 오빠라고 불러야 하냐고 물어봤어. 그랬더니 어색하니까 그냥 시온이라고 불러달라고 하더라고.
Oh, okay. Can't even guess how many times Zoe came to this cafe. Probably enough to wear out the threshold. Since this cafe has all three elements Zoe values most in life. Cute boys, and cute boys.
메뉴 정했어?
Let's see.
난 이거.
Shimby chose coffee, and I chose lemon tea. Zoe chose hot chocolate, saying she craved for something
아,
sweet.
맞다. 믿을만한 소식통에 따르면 말이야. 이번 학력 평가가 많이 어려울 거라고 하더라.
그건 늘 어려웠어.
I don't know. It's pretty easy when I do it.
그래도 시험이 끝나면 바로
I mean, it
축제가
was rough at
열리잖아.
first,
이
but
고비만 넘기면
get the
돼.
hang of it.
이번엔 정말 끝내주는 축제를 만들어 보이겠어.
하지만 그 전에 시험을 치러야겠지.
Can't wait to do more exams. Thanks to Shinbi, who bombed the place with her indifferent voice, the air suddenly got tense. Let's see, so when are the exams and when's the festival? I should write it down somewhere. Search my bag for a pen and paper.
이 스마트한 소희님은 모든 일정을 휴대폰에 저장해놓고 있지.
Oh, I should do the same. It's been a while since I got a smartphone, but I never tried that. I should try it this time. Feel kind of excited to use that app for the first time. Put my hand in my pocket to take out my smartphone. Huh? Did I leave it in my bag? Search my pockets, but can't find my smartphone. Search my bag. What?
휴대폰 없어?
That's weird. I'm sure I put it here.
교실에 두고 온 거 아니야?
That's strange. It's still in my hand. Boop, boop. Classroom and this cafe were the only places I went today, so it had to be in the classroom. Think so. I should probably go back. Thankfully, the cafe wasn't that far from the academy. Quickly got my bag.
잠깐 기다려.
No.
같이 가줄게.
No, it's fine. It's faster to go by
혼자서
myself.
찾을 수 있겠어? 같이 가는 게 나을 것 같은데.
No, we'll bring out the cake soon. Stay here and eat it. I'll be quick. Just get my drink in the meantime, alright? I didn't want to make a fuss because of my cell phone. Came out of a cafe in a hurry since everyone would be waiting for me.
혼자 보내도 괜찮을까? 그냥 같이 갈 걸 그랬나?
지금 5시니까 6시 안에 오지 않으면 데리러 가자.
I have such good
걔도
friends.
참, 요즘엔 휴대폰 잃어버리면 찾기 쉽지 않은데 말이야. 어? 저건 프린스! 괄호 열고 별! 괄호 닫고 선샤인!
I love that so
태희
much.
선배네. 그 일은 끝났나 봐.
알게 뭐야? 이 기회를 놓칠 수는 없지. 카메라!
이쪽으로 걸어오는데?
테이 선배! 안녕하세요.
안녕. 너희는
같은 반 친구예요. 기억하시죠?
당연하지. 오늘은 너희 둘만 놀러 온 거니?
아니요. 걔도 왔었는데 휴대폰을 아카데미에 놓고 온 것 같다고 해서 찾으러 갔어요.
아카데미에? 이 시간에?
금방 올 거예요. 늦게까지 안 오면 저희가 한번 찾으러 가보려고요. 그것보다 아니 테이 선배, 저기 저랑 트윈터 친구 추가 안 하실래요?
언제 나간 거야?
네?
그 아이 언제 나간 거니?
그게 방금 전에.
사람이 많아지는군.
아이스
It's
프린스!
friends.
여긴 웬일이지? 두 명의 꽃미남이 내 눈앞에 있다니 땡 잡았다.
란스. 혼자 온 거야?
No.
여긴 무슨 일이야?
Aw.
찾던 걸 잃어버린 것 같은 표정이네.
Or someone.
그런 표정 한 적 없습니다. 멋대로 오해하지 마시죠.
란스, 여긴 어쩐 일이야? 학생회의는 끝낸 거야?
학생회의는 잘 마무리됐습니다. 그런데
그 아이라면 아까 휴대폰 찾으러 교실로 돌아갔어. 잃어버렸대.
교실에 말입니까? 혼자 간 거야? 이 시간에 말입니까?
저기 란스, 테이 선배, 그 아이라면 금방 돌아올 거니까 걱정하지 말아요. 그것보다 트윈터 친구 추가를.
언제 나갔습니까?
왜 둘 다 똑같은 걸 묻는 거죠? 언제 나갔냐고요? 한 5분 전쯤 나갔어요. 이제 속이 후련하신가요?
Just give me your Twitter.
이제 나의 스마트폰에 두 사람의 트위터 계정 아이디를.
저는 이만 가보겠습니다. 나도
Oh
가봐야겠어.
man.
시온에게 다녀오겠다고 말하고 와야겠어. 카페 일이 바쁘신 것 아닙니까? 별로 바쁘지 않아. 오늘은 한가해. 제 눈엔 카페가 만석으로 보입니다만. 참고로
당신의 우측에서 아까부터 당신에게 주문받기를 희망하는 손님이 있군요.
와. 왜 갑자기 날카로워지시는 거예요? 두 사람 다. 아직 5시밖에 안 되었다고요. 날이 어둡지도 않고요.
두 사람 다 걱정이 지나친 것 같아.
It'd be really funny if, like, just while we're all arguing like this, I just walk in, like, hey, I got my phone.
물론 그 아이에게 신세를 졌다는 건 저희도 알고 있지만 그 정도로 신경을 쓸 일은 아니라고요.
저기
시온, 무슨 일이야?
들으려고 한 건 아닌데요. 일행분이 혼자 아카데미에 가셨다고 해서 그게
Yes, as the news going around. Ooh,
소문인데요. 저녁이 되면 크로비 아카데미에 귀신이 나온대요.
that sounds fun.
뭐?
정말이야? 나도 모르는 이야긴데?
이상한 남자가 해골 인형을 가지고 걷는다는 소문이 있던데.
시온, 여기서 뭐라는 거지?
점장님,
Kitty.
서빙할 음식들이 잔뜩 밀려 있어. 빨리 처리해 줬으면 좋겠는데 말이야.
네. 그럼 여러분, 전 이만
You too,
실례하겠습니다.
Tay. You should be doing your job.
어이. 그러다 또 넘어질라. 아유, 이런. 손님이. 저희 직원이 쓸데없는 참견을 했다면 죄송합니다. 제가 대신 사과드리겠습니다.
아니요. 같이 걱정해 주신 건데.
Want that cat.
해골 인형을 가진 남자라면 혹시...
저 녀석이 곤란한 사람을 보면 그냥 지나치질 못하는 성격이거든요. 오지랖이 넓다고 해야 하나, 순하다고 해야 하나.
점장님은 시온에 대해 굉장히 잘 아시네요. 둘이 보통 사이는 아닌 것 같은데 무슨 사이인지 물어봐도 돼요?
물론이죠. 시온은 제가 좋은 녀석이에요.
네? 주어요?
Just right off the streets.
네. 그날은 비가 많이 오는 날이었습니다.
Oh, yeah, he actually was.
아직 오픈을 하지 않은 카페 앞에서 처량하게 비를 맞으며 울고 있었죠.
No.
남의 장사를 방해하려는 생각인가 싶어 혼을 내려고 나왔는데 저 얼굴을 보니 화를 낼 수가 있어야죠. 결국 그게 인연이 돼서 지금은 이렇게 저희 카페에서 일하게 되었답니다.
점장님, 밀린 음식은 없잖아요. 거짓말쟁이.
들켰나?
그리고 점장님 목소리 다 들렸다고요.
화내지 마. 근무 시간에 농땡이를 친 건 너니까 말이야.
그거랑 이거는 다르죠. 왜 마음대로 제 얘기를 하시는 건데요? 제 프라이버시는요. 그리고 그날 일은 잊어달라고 했잖아요.
어허, 요놈 봐라. 은혜를 베풀었더니 뭐가 어째? 이런 대응망덕한 놈을 봤나. 네가 이렇게 못된 고양이인 줄 알았더라면 내가 그날 줍지 않았을 거야.
진짜 고양이라고 부르지 말라고 했잖아요. 부끄럽게. 점장님,
Kitty.
자, 빨리 주방으로 돌아가세요. 어서요.
시온, 밀지 마. 어? 내 나이에는 허리가 중요하단 말이야. 어? 참, 테이, 찬잎은 가지고 왔니? 네. 여기 가방에 넣어왔어요. 주방에다가 좀 가져다 줘. 알겠습니다. 일이 바쁜 것 같군요. 하는 수 없군. 란스, 너는 그 아이를 찾으러 가줘. 내가 할 수 있는 일은 따로 있으니까 어쩔 수 없지. 그 아이를 잘 부탁해, 란스.
Not here. Looked around every single corner of the academy. I even went to a cafeteria just in case, but I couldn't find my phone. I gave up, came back to my classroom, and sat down at my seat. Put my head on the desk and looked outside the window. The sky was red with the sunset. Is it this late already? I'll be waiting. No, we might have gone home since it's been too long. Hope we're not just sitting there and worrying. Being in an empty classroom felt strange. I haven't felt silent peace in a long time. I was used to this silence just a month ago. I was the only person making any noise in the house. Hi, how was your day? I would talk to the dolls. You know, it gets dark really early since it's winter. By the time I come back from school, you guys are all in the dark. Should I leave the lights on? It gets gloomy in the dark. Talk to them as if they were alive and had feelings. I didn't want to think the ones who stood by me were lifeless. I didn't want to think that I was the only one alive and moving in the empty house. It would be nice if you guys could move. Oh, I have to get new clothes. Maybe new shoes? Do you guys feel happy? I only get silence for my questions. The dolls stay exactly as how I positioned them and never answer my questions. Well, guys feel happy? I'm not alone, am I? So lonely. I heard someone running from the end of a hallway. Who is it? No. This pant. I'd recognize that panting anywhere. Lance? I looked at the open door and see Lance. His back to the red sunset. He was catching his breath. His usual tidy look was completely gone. Lance, what are you doing here? I asked, surprised. Did the meeting just end? I wondered why he was here until so late. Oh, did Lance leave something here too? He seemed to just stop in front of me, but he pulled the front chair and sat down. What are you doing here?
당신을 데리러 왔습니다.
To get me? I know the way back. What's that shopping bag you're holding? In Lance's right hand was a white paper bag. Without answering, he put the bag on the desk. The sunset reflected his hair and it glimmered. His silver hair burned red. God, it's pretty. I suddenly remember when I saw him at the school roof, and when he sat by me at the roof of the department store, and... Lance looks at me seriously. Looking at his eyes, I recall every recent thing I went through with him.
찾았습니까?
What?
찾고 있던 물건 말입니다.
Oh, my smartphone? How did you know I lost it?
당신의 친구들이 말해줬습니다.
I was surprised at what Lance said. That meant he met Shimby and Zoe, but I had no clue where. He must have been at the school for the meeting. Did they meet him on his way back? Oh, well, I looked everywhere, but I couldn't find it. There are pictures of you in your new clothes. I lowered my head in disappointment. Not just pictures of Lance, but pictures of all the dolls were in that phone. Can always add the numbers again, but there's no way to recover lost pictures. I've gotten attached to it for many reasons, and I felt sad thinking I'll never find it again.
그렇게 우울해할 것 없습니다. 그냥 새로 하나 사면 그만입니다.
No, I don't really want to. Whenever I lose something, I feel empty without it, so I never feel like replacing it. So he downloaded all the apps for me, and I was just getting used to it. He must have noticed how sad I was. He continued to
새로
speak.
사면 되지 않습니까? 유리에게 부탁해보던지요. 아니면 이번 기회에 다른 기종을 사보는 것도 나쁘진 않겠죠. 그러니까 너무 우울해할 것 없습니다. 대체품은 얼마든지 있으니까요. 어쩌면 더 나은 것을 찾을 수도 있을 겁니다.
Lance said that and turned his gaze. I guess he was trying to comfort me. He dropped the phone once because of Zoe and the case was
그럼
scratched.
더더욱 잘 됐군요.
No, that's not what I meant. I thought for a minute on how I should explain. I wanted to tell him just because you buy a new one, it can't completely replace the old one. I like my scratched
무슨
phone.
말인지 이해하지 못하겠군요.
I don't know how I should say this, but I like that scratch. He must have thought it was strange since he frowned a bit. He looked like he didn't understand. There are several memories in that phone. The memory of Yuri forcing me to take it at first, and the memories of trying to learn how to use it. The memory of taking pictures of you in your clothes. I didn't know how to zoom in and out while taking them, so I ended up with several pictures that looked the same. Like that, I got used to the phone and became attached to it. Besides, I was kind of happy and we used to use the same model. It reminded me of you guys every time. All the memories flashed through my head. Not the memory of the phone, but of Lance standing in front of me in his new outfit. At some point, I was talking about the boys and Lance instead of the phone. When you lose something that contains memories, you get these holes that you can't cover up with something new. You just can't replace it with anything else. I guess the only thing is that it's new. If I had it for a longer time, I would have been more upset, since there would be so many memories attached to it. Well, I guess I'll be fine after I get a new one and get used to that. But still, I feel upset right now. I was careless. Lance didn't say anything for a while.
궁금하군요. 궁금합니다.
Lance asked again, "What?" Never seen Lance make that face before. His blue eyes, full of sincere questions, shine brighter than the sunset.
저라는 물건에 담긴 당신의 추억의 무게 말입니다.
What? A thing? I was shocked that Lance called himself a thing. He was definitely a doll once, but not anymore. No, even when he was a doll, he wasn't just a thing. Lance just called himself a thing.
그 무게는 얼마나 무겁습니까?
Lance stared at me, expecting an answer. I didn't know why he was suddenly asking that. And I couldn't just answer. Lance, why are you asking that? Lance was never a thing to me, so I didn't know what to think of next. How many memories? I don't know how I can answer that, Lance. How many memories I have of you. Just thinking about it scared me. I can give him a number if that's what he wants. But if I say it out loud, I feel like even the memories will be valued like a thing. The memories I have of Lance are too many to count. They're so precious I cannot express with words. Will Lance be able to understand this?
당신이 나를 잃어버린다면 그때의 슬픔 역시 추억의 무게에 비례합니까?
What? Oh shoot. I'm gonna have to think. Probably. That's probably true. Don't say that. Lance, what are you talking about? Alright, let me just look at the script one more time. Alright. So if you had lost me, would the sadness you feel depend on a number of memories? I say don't say that, cause I just don't like the response of, yeah, it's probably true. Yeah, amount of memories equates how sad I would feel if you were to just suddenly die. Don't say that. Don't say things like that. I yelled without knowing. What do you mean if I had lost you? Just thinking about it. No, I don't even want to think about it. I ended up clenching my fists. Why are you saying things like that, Lance? I looked into his eyes while I was asking sadly. Just imagining losing you makes me so sad. So please don't say things like that, please. My hand shook. It was just for a moment, but the thought that crossed my head made my heart sink. Would Lance know how I feel right now? He won't. If he knew, he would never have asked me that.
울지 마십시오.
I'm not crying. My face must be so hideous, all red with sadness and surprise. I was about to cover my face with my arms when he pulled them away. Huh? Yee! Aww. I suddenly smelled his scent. Lance?
당신은 정말 알 수 없군요.
He's taller than I thought he was. I kind of thought we were like the same height. Or maybe I'm being crunched down. I don't know. Crunched down. Whatever.
물건을 잃어버린 것만으로 슬퍼하다니. 대체는 얼마든지 있는데요. 당신이 잃어버린 물건도 그리고 나도 분명
Don't say that.
하지 않겠습니다. 당신을 불안하게 하고 싶지는 않으니까요.
My heart was about to burst. Lance just stood there, holding me tight. Time seemed to have stopped. In the empty classroom were only me, Lance, and the sunset. As my heart beat and Lance's scent harmonized, my heart started to beat faster. The thought of Lance disappearing, it's a nightmare. I was scared. Imagine you disappearing. Oh, all of a sudden.
그만하세요.
Lance cut my words. I stopped talking. Silence flowed between us. He was still holding on to me. And I was still holding on to my pounding heart. And at that moment, a small voice whispered in my ear.
미안합니다. 그런 생각하게 해서.
At those words, my fears stopped haunting me. Instead of those fears was Lance. Lance, who was holding on to me, didn't disappear. Can't even compare that with losing a smartphone. If I lose Lance, I don't know how upset. Stupid! I sort of shot at him to convey how upset I was.
아참,
Lance must have thought of something. He searched inside a paper bag he brought.
이거
In his hand was a takeout cup, and on it was Banjul's logo. This is... I took it and smelled a familiar scent. Lemon tea? You went to Banjul? I imagined Lance going to the counter to order a drink. Lance handed the drink to me. Thanks.
저에게도 추억이 담긴 물건이 있습니다. 이 레몬티처럼.
Aw. Lance?
좋아하는 음료 같은 건 없었는데 당신은 저에게 추억 그리고 개성을 부여하는 유일한 주인입니다.
Aw.
그러니까 저는 찾겠습니다. 당신의 물건은 분명 어디선가 주인을 기다리고 있을 겁니다.
Lance looked into my eyes. His sincere voice echoed in the empty classroom.
찾아드리겠습니다. 당신의 추억이 담긴 물건을요.
Oh, so nice. Alright, I'll end the episode off there. We will continue this next time. So I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye!